Pokemon Planet is a Pokemon MMO that was released in 2014. It has had a steady and active community since its inception and continues to run events, host PvP tournaments, and brings new ideas like world boss battles to the masses. Its popularity has started to decline, and its criticisms are nothing to turn your head to. Is this multiplayer Pokemon adventure worth playing in 2020? Stick to the end of this video to find out my conclusion, and let me know in the comments what you think of Pokemon Planet Online.
The pros.
Pokemon Planet has over 700 Pokemon to catch in the Pokedex. That's incredible. It has all the way up to Gen 6, and Brody continues to add more every year. Not only this, but the game puts an emphasis on catching with certain things like Ancient Dungeon, where you have to catch a certain amount of Pokemon before you can even reach it, and things like achievements with helpful rewards depending on how many Pokemon you've acquired in your Pokedex. There's also the rarity of Pokemon. Pokemon aren't as easy as just going to a route and catching it and moving on with your day. There are Pokemon that are rarer than others. There's common, uncommon, rare, very rare, extremely rare, and legendary. I won't get into legendary right now, but even getting to an extremely rare Pokemon, it's a 1 in 5,000 chance without gold membership, so it's not easy to obtain. It's not quick. It makes it an emphasis on really trying to catch all the Pokemon in this game, which is really fun and is not something you can do overnight. Pokemon Planet has 5 regions that build upon themselves. You start in Kanto and work your way through Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and then finally Unova. There's an easy to understand progression from each region, but a hard to master challenge to beat the Elite Four after tackling all 8 gyms. I've been playing this game for 6 months now, and I still have yet to beat Sinnoh. There's longevity in reaching new regions, and it feels refreshing to reach a new area to explore after defeating each gym leader and Elite Four. Along with playing all 5 regions, the amount of content in this game is staggering, and the amount of endgame content is encouraging. Like I mentioned earlier, there are 5 regions to get through, and all the enemies' Pokemon are level 100 by the time you reach the Elite Four in Hoenn. Simply grinding out levels will not be enough to reach the ends of this expansive universe. It requires strategy and, of course, grinding to truly see what all this game has to offer. Not just this, but once you finally beat Unova, there's still plenty to work toward. Let me just go over a list of the things that you can do in this game, not only before you beat Unova, but after as well. There's things like Ancient Dungeon, farming for legendaries, world bosses, the mining and fishing skills, filling the Pokedex, farming elite tokens, PvP, battle tower, map control, clan wars, gambling and casino. There is so much you can do in this game, and the list goes on. There really is a lot of possibility and endless opportunities in the end game, and it's a lot of fun, and the game has a lot of longevity. Speaking of longevity, it has a healthy economy. It seems that Brody puts an emphasis on making sure the economy in the game is stable and that there are ways to make money and money sinks that take money out of the economy to prevent inflation. Economies in MMOs are often overlooked by the general public, but I think it's extremely important to the health of a multiplayer game, especially in fan-made games. You want the player of an MMO to feel rewarded for their time spent in the game. This game revolves around its market, and in a good way. There really isn't such a thing as a quick buck in PPO. The ones who play are the ones who are rewarded with Pokemon and money. I want to get into the economy of this game in another video, so I hope you guys are subscribed so you guys can see that at a later time. But just know that this game has a healthy and active economy that doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. I keep talking about how this game has a large community and has an active player base, and it's really, really true. Pokemon Planet has stood the test of time with it being live for 6 years, and it still has a big community. There are over 1,200 people online at any given time, and that number rises exponentially when an event... I literally had to take this 3 times to say when an event. That was rough. When an event is going on. But speaking of events, anyone who has ever played an MMO will tell you how exciting and a fun limited time event can be. You get a chance at exclusive items and usually a boost in drop rates and money. Pokemon Planet is no different in the events running throughout the year. We are currently experiencing the Halloween event. During this event, there are exclusive cosmetics, exclusive Halloween-themed Pokemon, and a chance for Pokemon to drop brains that can be traded in for various rewards. You also have the rare opportunity to encounter a Yveltal, but the odds are extreme. Which leads perfectly into the next portion of this video. The cons! To say this game is grindy is an understatement. Let me give you some context into how grindy the game can be. To encounter a legendary Pokemon, it is a 1 in 125,000 chance. Yes, you understood that correctly. 125,000. Let's do some quick math. You can do about 400 to 500 encounters per hour. Granted, that can go up if you run from the Pokemon as opposed to defeating them, but let's just assume that you defeat the Pokemon because defeating Pokemon gives you drops like items and Pokédollars. So we're back on the 4 to 500. Let's just say it's 500. 125,000 divided by 500 is 250 hours on average. These odds can be increased, but of course only with spending money, which gets to our next point. Pay to win. This game can be pay to win, and to say it's not is to lie. You probably need to get gold membership. Now, I will preface this with you can buy gold membership with in-game dollars, so you can grind up the game, you can get gold membership. There's 1 day, 7 day, 30 days, and then you can even get a year-long GM membership. They're very expensive. Realistically, when you're grinding this game, you want to have gold membership. It increases a lot, increases your odds of catching rarer Pokemon, it increases the money that you get, and various other things. You want gold membership, and so realistically, it's only like $6-ish dollars, depending on where you're from, a month. So it's not like it's terribly expensive, but it's also not free. Aside from that, there's also things like mounts and Pokemon boxes, TM boxes, evolution item boxes, exclusive items during events, decorations. There's a lot of things that you can get on the real money shop that you can't get any other way aside from just grinding in-game money and having someone sell that to you. But that person had to have bought that from the shop, so it had to have been bought originally with real money. So it is a little unfortunate that that is in the game, and the fact that you have to have gold membership is also a little unfortunate, but it's a small price to pay, to be honest, because we need the servers to be open and Brody has to make some money, but it seems a little greedy at times. I think he makes buco bucks at times, and it's a little much, but it definitely is a little unfortunate, but it's not too much against a normal player. You can get by with gold membership. If you really don't want to spend the $5 to $7 a month, then you can play free. It just does slow and stunt your growth in the game by a decent amount. I know I've been talking a lot about Brody, and I definitely wanted to get to this point. I really don't think Brody's very good at being transparent with his community, and he doesn't communicate nearly enough. He mentioned back in, I think it was July, that he had a statement in regards to the future of Pokemon Planet. If you don't know already, Pokemon Planet is run in your browser, and it's run on Flash. Flash is being discontinued in December. December 31st will be the last day Flash will run, I think, on any browser, as far as I understand it. So Brody talked about switching and how that's going to look like going from Flash to a new game engine. I think he's switching to Unity. And he made that announcement back in July and hasn't said a thing since. We are completely in the blind on what's happening in regards to all this big updates. And also, we were supposed to have other things added to the game before this. And as of this recording, it's October, late October, and I still haven't heard anything. We had this great October event. This Halloween event has been a lot of fun, and they've added new things like decorated Pokemon, which is really, really exciting. But they haven't talked to us about what's going on next. And Brody's the main developer, and he hasn't really told anyone anything. If he's talking to people, it's just his mods and his close people, but we don't hear that, and it's very, very frustrating to not have a developer talk to you about what's going on, especially something as big as a transition from a Flash to a Unity. That's a big deal. Is he going to be done in time? Is the game going to be down for long periods of time? How does that transition look? Is there going to be people that might not have all their items and money transferred fully? He said all the things are going to be the same, but is that true? Can he still hold that promise, or was there something that brought him back to reality? I don't know. I don't know what the answer to those questions are, and the only reason why I don't know is because Brody doesn't communicate to us, so that can be pretty frustrating at times.
Final verdict.
Pokemon Planet has a ton to offer and can be literally played for years and still have things to do. Like I've said, I've been playing since April and I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. It is a lot of fun. There's a lot to do and there's a wonderful community. There are a few things that plague it, like a little bit of pay to win and Brody not necessarily communicating with us, but the pros far outweigh the cons. There's so much to do in this game. It's so much fun catching all the Pokemon. The healthy economy really helps push the drive to get better Pokemon, and the large community really brings it all together. If you're looking to get into a Pokemon MMO in 2020, Pokemon Planet Online is the game for you. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it for you guys. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit the subscribe. I definitely plan on putting out more content. There's a lot coming to this game, and I'm really excited to see where this game grows. So let me know what you guys think in the comments of this video, and I will see you guys next time.